good morning, good evening, good afternoon, good night, whatever time of day this video finds you. It's me, Jay again. We're actually not going to hunt anything. We're just going to have a discussion about the future of Sunbreak because I think we are in a very unique position when it comes to Monster Hunter. Let me know if something like this has happened in the past before, but I don't think it has. So, check this out. I think the future of Sunbreak's meta is going to rely on the 4-slot deco. Okay, oh, I just unlocked this. What the heck? This wasn't here before. So it relies on the 4-slot deco. Now let me explain myself. I don't think we've ever been in a position like this when it comes to the value of the 4-slot decoration, like the 4-slot decoration slot on an armor piece, right? I don't think we've ever been in this position where it's gonna get more valuable as time goes on, right? So let's take a look at this Malzeno hammer, right? It has a 4-slot decoration slot, right? Now, when Sunbreak 1.0 just dropped, like, it was cool to have a 4-slot deco slot, but like there wasn't really anything we could put in there or anything of substance that was available at the time to put in there to really take advantage of, the fact that it's a 4-slot, But as the title updates, 1 and 2 have kind of rolled through, that has kind of changed, right? We kind of have some really decent 4-slot decos that can be slammed in and really can make a big difference on your armor set. You know what I mean? So right now, one of the super strong weapons. Where are you? Yes, Violet Mizutsune, right? This weapon is super strong. In part because of its great sharpness, great raw, great affinity, sort of. The affinity is good, but it has 3 2 slots as deco slots, right? This is really strong right now, right? That's because attack up, expert, right, affinity up, weakness exploit, crit boost are all level 2 deco slots. So this weapon has a lot of bang for your buck. You can slam in a lot of those slots that you need, right? So let's compare it to another weapon that just came out in Title Update 2. Here we go. Flaming Espionage, right? Now, this also has a decent amount of sharpness, not as much as the Violet Mizutsune. Same raw, but the slots are different. You get a 4, a 1, and a 1. Now, it's not as good, so to speak, as the Violet Mizutsune because you can't put as many attack ups or maybe get some Wex out of it or maybe get a crit boost out of it. You can only do 1 as opposed to slotting in 3 possibly on that Violet Mizutsune. Now, what if in Title Update 3, 4, 5, because I think we're going to 5, maybe even Title Update 6, we get an attack up 4 jewel, right? That gives you maybe 3 attack up in the 4 slot instead of just 2. You know what I mean? Like that's a thing. That's a possibility they could do that. Or a Wex Jewel 4, where you get 2 points of Wex for a single deco slot, right? Or a crit boost 4. Now, I think there's an argument that could be made where, hey, back then, because we only had 2 slots for those skills, that was the better choice. But now that we have these new decoration slots in that 4-slot tier, this may pass up Violet Mizutsune as the best weapon, especially, but this is like a very specific use case because like this also has like a hidden poison, blah, 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 blah. But you get what I'm trying to say, right? So, yeah, I think the future meta is going to heavily depend on this 4-slot deco slot, right? Let's look at these two right here. Spread up 2 and 4-shot 2, right? Wrap it up and spread up. These are level 3 decorations for 1 level, but for a 4-slot, you get 2 levels of it. Yo, that's crazy. And this kind of just came out with Title Update 2, right? So this is, a huge change for gunners, right? Because now it's way easier to fit in, wrap it up and spread up. This is a big buff to gunners, right? that just was not available when Sunbreak just came out, right? So I think the value of the 4-slot decoration is going to only increase in time as more skills come out and as we get more options to put in those 4 slots, right? So another scenario that I want to maybe kind of put out there and you know, get you guys' opinion on is what if we get skills like, let me come over here. What if we get skills like Intrepid Heart as a 4-slot deco, right? The only way you can get Intrepid Heart in this game right now as it stands is the Flaming Espinasse arms or legs, right? That's it. What if in the future they release a 4-slot deco that gives you 1 point of it, and now you don't have to wear the arms or legs? Maybe that frees up, you know, you having to wear the legs, and you can wear, boom, Violet Mizutsune legs instead. Craziness, right? And because Violet, look at that, boom, Violet Mizutsune legs, and then you slap in Intrepid Heart in that slot. Oh, the value of this piece just went way up, and the amount of skills you could fit on a build just went way up, just with that, you know, just with that scenario. So now imagine, you know, that stuff happens for stuff like, I don't know, sneak attack, right? Or build up boost, right? You get a 4-slot deco slot for build up boost. Now you're not locked into only these 3 pieces, right? Now you can wear other pieces of armor and get even more skills squeezed out. So for example, let's look at the Archfiend armor, right? Dereliction, huge skill for, you know, speedrunners and stuff like that, people who want to squeeze out the max amount of damage as possible, right? What if, I don't know, you don't feel like wearing the dereliction legs? What if you don't want to wear these legs? Well, like I said before, let's go back to the Violet Mizutsune legs. What if you get a 4-slot deco that has dereliction? You slam dereliction in here, and now you're wearing just the final boss arms, and then you get this piece as well. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think the future of Sunbreak's meta is going to be that 4-slot deco, because I don't think we've ever been in a time where the 4-slot deco is going to become more valuable over time, right? And I think the 4-slot deco in general is a new concept because we got it in Iceborne, and in Iceborne, the way decorations worked, it was RNG, right? So all the possible combinations were in the game from the jump, and you just, you know, you farmed up your decorations via RNG, and you know, you got what you got. But now that we have the ability to build them again, and you know, they're slowly rolling out more and more skills over time, the value of that 4-slot deco just keeps on increasing, right? Like, look at this, 2 points of coalescence in a 4-slot. That was not available when Sunbreak first dropped, right? So we have more title updates ahead of us than we do behind us, and we've already gotten, you know, big changes like these 4-slot jewels right here. So I can only imagine like how much more optimized we could get when stuff like I mentioned before, crit boost 4, Wex 4, attack boost 4, you know, expert 4 start coming out and rolling out, and you know, be available for us to use in our armor sets. Am I onto something, or am I tripping? Am I just having a late night shower thought and I was like, hold on, the future of Sunbreak's meta is the 4-slot deco. That's what's gonna happen. That's what's gonna happen, right? And especially if they, you know, take some of the super unique skills that I mentioned before, where like only a couple armor pieces in the game have them, and they make them 4-slot decos because they're that powerful. I think that will open up a Pandora's box for build possibility, and you know, it will legitimize a lot more pieces of armor in this game. I mean, let's for example, what was I looking at earlier? Was it chain? No, it was, yeah, Alloy X, right? Look at this piece. Where are you at? Yeah, Critical Eye 2. Okay, that's cool. And a 4-slot. I mean, you know, with, you know, the Curious Armor crafting, maybe you can keep spinning, you get another skill or 2 here, and you keep that 4-slot deco, and then maybe you can slam in something like Bloodright or Dereliction later with this 4-slot deco slot. I think this piece is going to go way up in value in the future, just because new skills are going to come out. and be available for us to use. So yeah, it's just a thought I had, and I don't know, I want to put it out there and you know, get the conversation going. Am I onto something, or am I just tripping? Should I just go to sleep, go back to sleep and shut up? But yeah, so that's all gonna be, that's gonna be it for today's video. I know it was kind of rambly, it was kind of loose, but I think I'm really onto something. Like, the value of that 4-slot deco is only gonna increase over time. And I can't wait to see, you know, how the meta is going to change and how it's going to shift. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to building more and more unique armor sets, you know, utilizing these new 4-slot decos that are bound to come out sooner or later. But yeah, that's going to be today's video. Subscribe down below. We're fast approaching 1,000 subscribers. Thank you all for the support. Yeah, we're going to do something crazy when we get to 1,000. You already know. You already know. So yeah, as always, people, happy hunting. Peace.